everybody. This is episode Apple Crisp, take 2. I had phone trouble and I always use the video recorder on my phone to record for you guys. So this is a new phone, so we'll see how this goes. I've taken a little time trying to rearrange it, but now let's get to the episode for you. Okay, my friend Danielle had asked me if I'd ever done Apple Crisp. I thought I had, but because that's a great recipe, but I hadn't, so that's what we're going to do this week. So what you're going to start out with is one small to medium-sized apple and get that all chopped up. Nice and thin, and you can chop it up however you want. Use one of the little things, apple cores to pop down and then cut it, or just cut it with a knife. I pre-cut it so you didn't have to spend 10 minutes watching me try to cut an apple. Get yourself an oversized mug or a medium bowl. I got this one in spirit of Halloween. I think it's hilarious just because it's a little blood splatter bowl. And I love Halloween. So when you get your oversized mug or your large bowl, take your apples and just throw them all in there. Shake them around a little bit, get them put down in there. But okay, and then you're actually going to set your apples to the side. Get yourself another microwavable bowl, just a tiny one. Because this is where you're going to melt your butter. If you like, and now we're making the crisp top for the part. If you like a crispier crust for the top, only use 1 tablespoon of butter. If you're like me and you just like it really sweet and gooey, use 2 tablespoons. I'm using 2 tablespoons of butter. So pop that in the microwave for 30 seconds and let it melt. Get yourself a little mixing bowl. Okay, as my laptop goes in. And what you're going to put in here is 2 tablespoonfuls of brown sugar. 1 and 2. Now you're going to get yourself 2 tablespoons of quick oats. We've used these before in plenty of recipes. So we're going to do this again. Okay, so that's our brown sugar, our quick oats, just 1 tablespoon of flour. That's my cat bonking off the door. Weirdo. And just a dash of cinnamon. That's all you need. You don't need very much because it's a strong flavor. Just give that a little toss around. Maybe take your measuring spoon. Make sure the brown sugar's not all large lump. So once you got that sort of mixed together, I know we're real fancy here. Grab your butter out of the microwave and pour that on in there with your crumbly topping. You can see it's nice and melted. Oh, melted butter smells great, doesn't it? Okay, set that to the side. Grab your fork and just start mixing that together. It's not gonna like be a pourable batter. It's gonna be lumpish. But that's how you're going to put it on for your crumb crisp topping. Now, depending on the sort of width of mug or bowl that you use, your topping probably won't cover the entire amount of apples. If you want more topping, just double the recipe. I think this works out okay, but hey, these are all about personal preference. I'm just giving you the guidelines. You're the one that's going to be doing this. So sort of just use your fork and plop it on in there. I know, isn't it plop it on in there a great cooking term? But this ain't about being fancy. This is about making something that tastes good and is really easy and quick for you guys to do. I think I spend more time talking about it than we actually do cooking stuff. Sorry if you can't see the counter too well. I'm fiddling with this new camera. It's way more advanced than my other ones were. If you're having any trouble getting the last little bits of crumb topping out of there, grab your measuring spoon and put it on in there. Okay, and set that to the side, and you can see uncooked apple crisp. So we're going to throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And while we have it in the microwave, what do we always do? Start to clean up. Because we want to be able to enjoy this apple crisp when it comes out of the microwave. Oh, and if anybody's wondering about this week's awesome t-shirt, never mind the brownie mix stain on it. I was making these brownie cupcake things last night that are phenomenal. It's another zebra tee, fine. It's got the Ninth Doctor on it and it says fantastic. And if you know anything about me, you know the Ninth Doctor is my absolute favorite. So yeah, like I said, I'm sorry this week's episode is late, so you're probably going to get another episode in just a few days. Because I'm going to do another pumpkin recipe for you guys. Because some people didn't like the fact that my first recipe was savory and it wasn't sweet, so we're going to do a sweeter pumpkin recipe. Not going to tell you quite what it is yet. Oop, gotta put my cinnamon away. Put my knife away. Keep out my fork, my other stuff away. Oop, butter paper. Yeah, I still have the counter completely covered in soup containers and tomatoes and tomato sauce but I made a huge pot of chicken corn soup this week to freeze. I know, I didn't use the microwave, but hey, I do that kind of cooking too. I'm going to check this in 20 seconds. Now, it probably won't be done, but I'm going to check it and see if the apples are getting softer and see how the crumb topping looks. Like I said, my crumb topping won't be as crispy because I used 2 tablespoons of butter. But I still check to make sure that it's completely done. Okay. Test the bowl if you need to get something to get it out of the microwave with. Grab some hot pads. Mine's, ooh, I hear mine sizzling nicely. And you can use any kind of apple you want. I just used a new kind of apple I'd never heard of before, Envy, but it's really sweet. Yeah, I'm smelling apple crisp. Yeah. Still got is a bit firm, so I'm gonna throw it in the microwave for another minute. Oh wait, that is really good. And if you so desire, you can get, as soon as this comes out of the microwave, throw a couple scoops of vanilla ice cream on top. You've got the perfect dessert. A little bit of, sometimes I put a little bit of milk on it, stir it all up. Oh, is that good. But I'm just going to have it plain today. It's actually going to be my dessert. I'm going to heat up a thing of the soup that I froze. I know I just made it and froze it. I'm already thinking about, man, I should unfreeze one of those. Because that's really good stuff. I would not do this any longer than 3 minutes because you don't want to burn anything. Get our weapons at the ready. I'm going to thank the couple of new subscribers I got this week. So exciting. The last time I looked, I was up to 122, and you guys, that makes me feel so good. I even started a little Facebook page for this whole thing, and I'm up to 57 likes on that, so we're getting up there. Ooh, I hear it sizzling. If you could be in here right now, you'd smell apple crisp, and that's phenomenal. That is what, this here is the reason they make candles that smell like this stuff. It's great. Let's see. My crisp, like I said, is a little wetter, but that's because I used 2 tablespoons of butter. You want it crisper? Just use 1. That is good. I'm going to dive right on down to the bottom. Get a couple apples. Make sure I get some of that crisp on there. Blow on it because I really don't want to burn my taste buds again. I do that for you guys almost all the time. No, that is good. Sorry, it's hot. And this is also, like I said, the reason you want to cut the apples really thin, because you want them to be able to cook. Okay. I'm going to throw an apple at myself. Ow, that was hot. I'm going to go enjoy this. You guys give it a try. Let me know how it goes. I always adore feedback of any kind. And I'll see you later this week. Thank you.